Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang rolls through. Hello everybody, happy Taco Tuesday. I hope you guys are well and I hope everybody's good. By the way, we got Capricorn rolling in, so we're gonna go ahead and get on to Capricorn in just a second. But real quick, everybody, yesterday I was busy. Thank you guys for allowing me to recuperate after that full moon in Libra. The energy was definitely intense. It was definitely rough. It was like very physically draining. I don't know about any other Cancerians, but I feel like anytime it's a full moon for a Cancer, that's kind of like when everything comes up and then you get hit with a bunch of drainage. And then a new moon is more of like rejuvenating and really good energy. So at the end of the day, I kind of got really wiped yesterday. I just couldn't do it. I was like, I have no energy right now to do tarot readings. So with that being said, I needed to take the day off yesterday. In regards to today, happy Taco Tuesday. I know we're going live at 2:30. I know I've been doing that recently, 2:30, 3 o'clock. I'm not going to say that 2:30 is going to be the new time for me to go live. It's kind of a hit or miss based on whatever I'm feeling. Today, I felt like going live a little bit earlier. So with that being said, the normal schedule is still going to be 3 o'clock. So we got Capricorn coming in first. Let's get on into it and let's see what's cracking, baby. All right, messages for Team Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday, baby. Messages for Team Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn. Let's get this last shuffle. And let's take a look and see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign in Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Your current energy is going to be the Justice in reverse. Person you're dealing with, we got the Nine of Pentacles. And then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Knight of Swords. So Capricorn, Ace of Wands reverse to the Justice reverse. You might be dealing with a Libra. I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel like things aren't the same right now. You're kind of looking at your situation and you feel like things are off balance. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that whoever this is you're connecting with seems to be taking some space. The Nine of Pentacles is usually a card that represents somebody who's very independent right now. I feel like recently somebody's been incredibly independent from you, and that's a little weird considering that they weren't always that way. They tended to have more balance with you, but as of recently, it's looking like somebody here is taking space. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying whoever you were connecting with was codependent. I'm not saying whoever you were connecting with was, unbalanced in any way of the sort, but they used to invest more time into you. They used to be around more, and now they're kind of just doing their own thing. And you're like, yo, what's good? You know what I'm saying? You used to be around more, you used to connect more, you used to talk more, and now all of a sudden, a future I thought I was building with you isn't really present since you're kind of out and about and doing your own thing. Now, taking a look at who you're connecting with here, you might be dealing with a romantic partner. You also could be connecting possibly with a friend. This could even be family, so take it how it resonates to your personal situation. But with the person you're dealing with, they're just not as close anymore. They seem to be off venturing out and doing their own thing. As for the outcome that's present, Capricorn, we got here a Knight of Swords. I think overall you're in a space right now where it's like, I need to have a conversation with you. I want to know why you've been so distant. I want to know why you've been so independent. I want to know why things feel like they've changed and why things feel so incredibly different to the way they used to be. So Capricorn, I think you're going to be having a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody you care about in the next 24 hours about why they've been so distant lately and why they've been off adventuring and doing their own thing and kind of, keeping to themselves, okay? So yeah, you feel like things aren't really the same here between you and somebody. You feel like maybe somebody grew a little distant from you. So you want to know why, you want to ask the questions, and you want to get the answers. So good luck to my Capricorns having this conversation. I hope everything turns out well. I mean, I'm not necessarily too sure why your person here is in this energy, but of course, it doesn't always have to be the worst case scenario. It could possibly be something harmless, such as maybe they found a new hobby that they really enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So don't think of the worst case scenario here. Just talk to the person you're dealing with, see what's up and see what's going on in their life, and maybe you'll be able to resonate with what's happening, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, I saw a comment in the chat. Somebody was asking me how to send me a piece of artwork for the wall. So guys, I've been saying this forever, and sometimes I am horrible at getting shit done. I could be the biggest procrastinator in the world, but this time I feel like the reason's valid. So I was going to set up a P.O. box when I moved here about a year ago. I was going to set up a P.O. box, but considering that I am in a space where I am getting ready to actually get my own place, okay, you know, if all goes well, that's really where I'm at. I got to stop saying if it all goes well. I'm manifesting my motherfucking dream space, okay? Goddamn, I got to stop my self-doubt over here. I'm catching myself right now, manifesting against myself. When I get my dream home or my dream apartment, whatever the case is going to be, you know, that's when I'll set up the P.O. box so people can go ahead and send in whatever they want to send in. I know that so many people want to send in art, and I am a big fan of art. I got my girlfriend's art all over the place, okay? My girlfriend's an artist, so if anybody wants to send in art in the future, definitely feel free to. I'll be so excited to do that. Just right now, guys, I don't have a P.O. box, so I am waiting until I'm in somewhere that's a little more permanent. Once I'm there, I'll definitely open a P.O. box, and I'll accept anything you guys want to send my way, whether it is a letter, whether it's art, whatever it is that you guys are interested in, I'll definitely feel free to do that, okay? So, just wanted to answer that question real quick, okay? So we started out with our earth signs today. Let's go ahead and do earth, fire, water, air. Go into my fire. What do we got going on for the lovely Sagittarius gang? Messages for Team Saggy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Sagittarius, I don't know why this is coming through, but I feel like you're feeling zesty today, okay? I don't know what this is about, but you're on fire. You're feeling zesty today. Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle and see what we got going on for the Saggy gang. Hopefully all is well. Let's take a look, okay? Sagittarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Nine of Swords. You could be connecting with an air sign. Your current energy, Ace of Cups reversed, person you're dealing with, Two of Swords reversed, and the outcome that's present, we got here the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I find this interesting that zesty is what came up because looking at your overall energy to your current, you got the Nine of Swords and then you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's some sort of unrequited love situation that's definitely getting you down. There's some sort of unrequited love situation that's bothering you. I think it's kind of driven you to a point where you're not feeling very good about yourself, or maybe you're not feeling very motivated right now to put yourself back out there. I honestly think that's going to change. Even though I don't see it in the tarot cards, going off of the intuitive channeling I got before your reading, I think you're going to be in a very zesty mood in the next 24 hours, okay? I think what's happening here for you, Sag, is that you're going to recognize the fire that lives within you. It's going to be like you're transmuting these negative energies into instantaneously confidence and positive energies. So just keep that in mind. You know, in the next 24 hours, or maybe today going into tomorrow, you know, you might not feel too hot right now. Maybe you're not feeling too confident, especially if an unrequited love situation currently happened, whether you are the person who no longer has love or the person you're dealing with no longer has it, whatever the case is. I think what's happening is that you're going to turn into this energy of just seeing the confidence, feeling the confidence of who you truly are, loving yourself, and just overall transforming into a really bad bitch. I like this fucking vibe, baby. I like this vibe a lot. So yeah, you're feeling zesty. Right now, you may not be happy. Right now, you may be a little down. You may not feel super motivated, but I think that in the next 24 hours, these energies are going to be transmuted. You're just going to wake up with a hell of a lot of confidence, and you're going to wake up with a lot of gratefulness and happiness for the person that you are. You're going to express yourself, and you're really going to hone in on the fire. Listen, fire signs can go from, okay, I've been sad for a little bit, but now it's time for me to pop back out and show the world who I really fucking am. I feel like that's going to be your energy here, okay? So even though the cards are like, yeah, in the next 24 hours, you're going to be demotivated. No, my intuition right now is telling y'all your energy is going to be transmuted, okay? This may be what's happening currently, but I definitely feel like you're going to get right back into your confidence. You're going to get right back into your fire in the next 24 hours to where you're confident in who you are, and you're like, you know what? Forget this unrequited love situation. It is what it is. If it wasn't meant to work out, fuck it. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm awesome. I know I'm amazing, and I'm going to show that to the world. And the next person that wants to come and get me, well, they better go ahead and show it, okay? I like it, Saggy. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. You're finding your fire again. I like that. So, we started out with our earth signs. We went to our fire, going all the way to our water signs. What do we got coming through for the lovely Pisces gang? Messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got, man. Hopefully all is well. What's going on with the fish? The fish feel a little bit off today. Let's see what's happening, okay? Pisces, overall energy for you guys here, we got 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So you might be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, person you're dealing with, King of Pentacles in reverse, outcome that's present, 10 of Wands. You got to take a look at who you're connecting with, Pisces, because sometimes the people that we have in our environment are what is affecting us on a very personal and deep level. I think that's what it really comes down to for you guys. I think that truthfully, your inner spirit here is showing up as the 4 of Pentacles reverse, saying, hey, I really want to release this energy of unbalance. I really want to release this energy of instability. And that's who you're connecting with here. So taking a look at your person, King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who's not stable. This is somebody whose energy can go high to low to medium to all over the fucking place. Maybe this is a parent you're connecting with, a friend, a lover, whatever the case is though, this person in your environment isn't providing you stability that you need emotionally. And I think that you're recognizing that the more you're around somebody who's not giving you emotional stability is the more that you're not feeling emotionally stable within yourself. Remember, Pisces, you're incredibly empathic. You're a water sign. And as a water sign, we tend to pick up on the vibrations that other people give. And we tend to bear them for ourselves, even if we don't necessarily realize it. Okay? So I kind of feel for some of you Pisces here, someone right now is not in a super stable place and you're absorbing that energy. It's almost as if you're taking on the burdens for them so they don't need to bear it. And you could be aware of this, you could not be aware of this. Sometimes it's a water sign thing that's built into our, divine, beautiful zodiac sign where we do that without recognizing it, We like to take the pain away from others because we believe that even if we're dealing with the pain, we can go ahead and work through it, So Pisces, I would be really careful right now about people in your energy, people in your environment. I would be careful about making sure you're setting boundaries, okay? If you're not setting boundaries energetically, that could be the biggest reason why you're absorbing the energy of others and you're taking on their burdens, even if you're not necessarily recognizing that. So just be really careful, Pisces. Make sure you're putting up your walls and your boundaries, not your walls, right? You don't want to close this person out, but just make sure you have your boundaries up, right? Recognize what is other people's energy versus your energy. If somebody over here, King of Pentacles in reverse, is in a bad mood, don't allow their anger to become your anger. If they're in a sad mood, don't allow their sadness to become your sadness. Remember, your emotions are incredibly different versus this person. So just be really careful there and definitely focus on setting up boundaries. This is not a situation where I'm saying, oh, you got to cut off whoever you're connecting with. This may very well likely be somebody you care about. Sometimes we're around people we care about, but they can just be too much sometimes with what they're going through to where they project that and we can pick up on their energy, right? So Pisces, just set your boundaries. Don't carry the burdens that aren't yours. Don't bear the pain so others don't have to. Remember that pain is not something here that's to harm us. Pain is something that's here for us to learn. It's a teacher. And your person here has to learn something, obviously. So whatever they're going through, that's going to be their fight. Don't make it your fight, okay? You can be there for people. You can show your love. You can show your support. You can show your empathy. But don't take on their energy. Recognize what's yours versus theirs and make sure you're setting up those emotional boundaries. Okay, Pisces? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for the $9.99 coming in all the way from David. Much appreciated, my guy. Thank you so much. All right, so we did our water signs, we did our earth signs, we did our fire. Going to our air signs, what do we got going on for the lovely Aquarius gang? Messages for Team Aqua, please. Adriana, thank you for becoming a member. Hello, appreciate it. Messages for Team Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Gemini, please. Or not Gemini, sorry guys. Aquarius, not Gemini. Messages for Team Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Aquarius, for some of y'all though, you may be dealing with a Gemini, just throwing that out there. I actually feel really strong Gemini energy coming into your reading. So for some of you, you could be connecting with a Gemini or have deep history with a Gemini. But Aquarius, let's look at what's going on, okay? So Aquarius, your overall energy, we got here a 7 of Swords. You could be connecting with an air sign for some. And your, oh wow, hello. So your overall energy, we got the 7 of Swords, your current energy, Temperance in reverse, person you're dealing with, Ace of Swords reversed, outcome that's present, 10 of Cups reversed, okay. So Aquarius, you're having a difficult time here. With the 7 of Swords to the Temperance in reverse, you're not feeling like you can overcome something, I feel. I think this is about you guys being in a mindset that's not super healthy and feeling like you can't break out of it and jump back into the positivity. And I think it has a lot to do with the way that somebody else has impacted you, okay? So like I said in the beginning, remember Aquarius, I said I felt a lot of Gemini energy in your reading. That Gemini energy doesn't feel too positive for me. So if some of you were dealing with a Gemini that hurt you, that could be what's coming in right now, okay? So taking a look at who you're dealing with, Ace of Swords reversed. This is somebody who can be a liar. This is somebody who's not speaking truth or is withholding truth from you. And I think that the Ace of Swords reversed also can stand for somebody whose words may not be too kind. You know, when people aren't speaking truth, they're not always having an intention that's positive. So I kind of feel like there was somebody involved in your life whose intentions weren't super positive, and I think it impacted you in a very negative way. Somebody here really hurt your feelings, Aquarius, and I think it was somebody who was incredibly close to you, because the outcome that's present is the Ten of Cups in reverse. At one point, they were incredibly emotionally fulfilling for you, but now that this is reversed, you're like, this person does not fulfill me at all. Instead of bringing the love they once brought, they brought incredible pain. So I see some Aquarians here being really upset about how somebody impacted you and how somebody affected you, and I want you to know that your feelings are valid. Guys, people out there hurt us, okay? Some people do it without meaning to, other people do it intentionally, okay? People fucking hurt, and sometimes people fucking suck. And whatever this is you're going through right now, whether it's heartbreak or whether it's a lie that's coming to the head, that's coming to truth that you found out about, whatever kind of pain you're experiencing based on whatever action this person took, I want you to know that your emotions and your feelings are valid, okay, Aquarius? Don't doubt that. But at the same time, too, remember, whether or not somebody hurt you or somebody loved you, I believe that people come into our life for a reason, you know? Whether that reason is based on a negative intention or a positive intention, I always think there's a specific lesson to learn from this. So Aquarius, you're allowed to be upset right now. You're allowed to feel how you feel. But I think in a way, there was no mistake in meeting this person. They are definitely teaching you something, even if you don't see the lesson right now. And that lesson may be to not give your time to people who you can clearly see are a red flag, or that lesson could be something completely different, right? Because I don't know your personal situation right now. It feels very complex. And I also feel Aquarians in this energy of, and I don't want to talk about it. It's like you guys are pushing me out from reading into your situation because you're like, I don't want to talk about this right now. So I could feel a lot of Aquarians shutting me out from even reading this reading, you know? So I know right now, a lot of you guys don't want to talk about it. That's okay. Your situation is your situation. But you're going to heal through it. And I know that people hate hearing, oh, well, everybody comes into your life for a reason, even if they hurt you. Well, there's a lesson here you'll learn, and it will guide you in your higher good for your next journey with the next person you meet, right? So people can suck. People can do shitty things, especially based off their own free will. People can do shitty things, but you'll learn something from it either way. So remember that. And as for this person, if they hurt you and you don't want to be involved in their life, you don't have to be. You deserve to grow, Aquarius. You deserve to move forward. You deserve to live your best life. And you deserve to fall into alignment with good people. So even though this person hurts you, don't allow this person to get you into the cycle of hurt people hurt people. Instead, just recognize, you know what? They sucked, but I deserve to be with somebody good. And I deserve to live my life authentically who I am. And I deserve to be happy. So just remember that, man. Don't let yourself get into the cycle of hurt people hurt people. Because once you get involved in that, you're going to be hurting yourself at the same time. Heal from this situation. Take as much time as you need. Validate your feelings. Work through it, Aquarius. And when you're ready to get yourself back out there and live your life, live it with happiness. And find that happiness within you. Okay? Don't let this person be the one to take away your happiness, when happiness is something you can create for yourself. All right? I love you, Aquarius. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Either way, yeah, like I felt you guys pushing me out, so I'm like, I'm not going to continue prying into this reading. By the way, thank you so much, Audra Gonzalez, for the $25. I'm so glad you're back and feeling better. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, so going all the way back to my lovely Earth signs, let's take a look here and see what we got going on for the lovely Virgo gang. Messages for Team Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 328 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you all so much for coming out. Messages for Team Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get it cracking. Let's see what we got going on for you beautiful people. Virgo, Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Earth sign for some. Your current energy, we got the Chariot. You might be dealing with a Cancer. Person you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. And then the outcome that's present, Virgo, is showing up as the Ace of Cups. Now, Queen of Pentacles to the Chariot. This is where things get a little bit interesting because you've been putting in a lot of time to somebody right now, but you're thinking about, is it worth it? Is it worth putting all this time into them, or should I be putting all this time into myself? I think that right now you're in a space where you're leaning more towards walking away from whoever this is you're connecting with and taking all that time that you might have felt was wasted so that you can put it back into yourself. You know, sometimes in life, guys, if people don't want to appreciate us or if people want to take us for granted, we got to teach them the lesson of, okay, if you want to take me for granted, then I'm going to take all that energy I've ever given you and put it right back into myself. And then you can realize what you genuinely lost. And I think that that's where my Virgos are leaning towards. I mean, taking a look at who you're connecting with, Queen of Cups in reverse, somebody here right now seems to be taking and taking and taking, but not providing, right? So you're giving all your love, you're giving all your affection, you're giving all your time, but where is that coming from who you're dealing with, right? So ultimately, with the outcome that's present, Ace of Cups, you may have love for somebody that you're dealing with, but if the energy is not being reciprocated, the best form of love that you can ever have in your entire life is love for yourself, and I think that's the direction you're going, Virgo. You're like, look, I can love this person, but if they're not willing to be open to me, if they're not willing to be a Six of Pentacles relationship where they can have the same give and take, that, you know, if they can give me back the same energy I give them, if people want to take me for granted, I'm not about that anymore. I'm not about people seeing an amazing thing, aka myself, and letting it pass them by. I recognize that I'm deserving to be with somebody who appreciates me deeply every day, just like right now, I'm going to appreciate myself. So Virgo, you're saying, look, I deserve to be with somebody who sees me the way that I see myself. And I see myself as a beautiful, amazing person who's so worthy to be loved, who's so worthy to be involved with a person who fucking appreciates everything that I do for them. So with that being said, I've been giving in a lot of time to this connection, but it hasn't been reciprocated. And I'm going to take all that energy I put into you and put it right back into myself. And whether or not I meet somebody new or whether or not I stay single, I deserve to feel love. And if that love's not going to come from you, it sure as hell is going to come from myself. Okay, Virgo? I like that. Good shit, guys. You know what, man? When people don't appreciate you, when people take you for granted, they'll see what they missed out on eventually, especially when you're gone. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you so much, Sarah R, for the 1111. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming through. Christina, thank you for the $4.99. Hey, Aunt, go get that dream place. You are and you will. I love you so much. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that so much. And thank you, D, for the $5. Brilliant read as always. Self-love triumphs. Absolutely, man. Remember, guys, at the end of the day, self-love is what we need to really love another person. If you don't love yourself, how could you fully love somebody else, you know? And it's not to say that love being received nor given is not the same as the love that you have for you. No, it's not that way at all. I mean, being loved by somebody feels amazing. And giving love to somebody you love feels amazing. But we always must love ourselves, because when we don't, that's when we push away being able to receive love from others. Have you ever seen a person who doesn't love themselves so that anytime somebody shows them kindness, anytime somebody shows them love, they kind of just push away from it? They're like, no, you're lying. I don't believe you. They get defensive. It's because they can't see it within themselves. So if you can't love yourself, how could anybody else love you? Because you'll always push it away. You'll never believe it to be true. You'll never see it to be true. So that's why self-love is important. Because when you see the worthiness and the love within you, then you'll see how somebody else feels that same exact way towards you, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth signs, go into our fire. What do we got going on for the lovely Leo gang? Message is for Team Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Message is for Team Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 393 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank y'all for coming out, baby. Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. What's cracking for my Lion gang? Leo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 9 of Wands in reverse. So you're releasing something here. You're letting something go. You might be dealing with a fire sign for some. Your current energy, the Death card, you're transforming. Person you're dealing with, 6 of Swords. Outcome that's present, the Sun card. I think going your separate ways from a person, place, or thing is really beneficial for you in the next 24 hours. It's inviting in a lot of fucking happiness for you guys. Whatever this is, the 6 of Swords, it could be you walking away from a job. It could be you drifting away from a friend, a lover, whatever the case is for your own personal life. It could even be a specific path you were on and you were like, no, I want to take the path to motherfucking happiness, okay? Sometimes in life, guys, we're on paths that make us unhappy because we believe that that's the only path we can be on. Truthfully, we can do whatever the fuck we want to do in our life, okay? If we are a firefighter and we want to be a singer, we can quit being a firefighter and be a singer, okay? Instead of saving people from fires, you can save people with your angelic voice, right? We could do that. So be mindful of that as well. For anybody who is on a path that they hate, you can always jump on whatever path you feel is right for you. That's going to lead you to happiness, all right? So overall here, baby, 9 of Wands reversed all the way to the Death card. You are very much so in a space where you're transmuting your energies. You're changing by letting go of something. You're embracing what you truly wanted, what you know is going to actually make you happy. And in regards to who you're dealing with here, whether it's a person, place, or thing that you're leaving behind, I think that it's a mutual feeling. I think that it's something that's going to happen with ease. It's going to happen like butter, you know? It's not something that's going to be difficult to detach from. It's going to be something that just genuinely feels right. So for some of you Leos, you could be quitting a job right now to pursue something that makes you happy. You could be quitting a relationship, quitting a friendship. You could be quitting a path that you've been on to pursue what's going to make you happy. And it's going to happen so easily. There won't be much resistance because it's something that just genuinely feels right. You can feel it intuitively and you can feel it in your soul. So it feels good for you, Leo. I think whatever this is going to be very healthy for you. I think whatever happiness that's coming in for you, whatever path you're choosing next, is going to be a desirable one. So you guys are stepping and putting your foot genuinely into the right direction. I like this for you guys, okay? You've been holding back for a while. There was something that you hated, whether it was a job you hated, a path you hated, a relationship you hated. You were involved in it because you were like, this is the way, right? But it wasn't the way. There was always another way. You just didn't believe you could get there until now. Well, you're going to get there, okay? You're going to get to wherever is going to make you happy. All right, Leo? So I like this transformation. You might have been seeing the numbers 555. If you've been seeing that number synchronicity, Leo, that usually stands for massive transformation is going to occur. Massive change is going to happen in your life. So if you've been seeing 555 or 555 on a license plate or 555 anywhere, usually that means transformation is coming, and this is the transformation that's taking place. So you're leaving behind what made you unhappy to go towards what will. I like it, Leo. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth signs. We did our fire signs. Go into our water. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Cancer gang? Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 410 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming out, man. Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancerian. Well, let's see what we got going on for you, beautiful people. Cancer. Overall energy for you, hey-o, we're going through a transformation as well. We got here the Death card. You could be connecting with a Scorpio for some. Your current energy, Queen of Swords reversed. Person you're dealing with, 2 of Wands reversed. Outcome that's present, 8 of Cups. What an interesting reading. To be quite honest with you, Cancer, these cards aren't making much of a lick of sense except for the Death card and the Queen of Swords. So I'm going to go ahead and go completely intuitive on here for you. Death card and Queen of Swords in reverse. I really think, Cancer, this is about having a change in your life. You know how, at least in my life personally as a Cancer, I know that when I'm emotional, I'm fucking emotional. So like when I'm angry, I'm pissed, right? Like I'm really angry. When I'm sad, I'm like really sad because I'm a Cancer and I feel so much, right? And I think a lot of Cancerians can relate to that. And when we're caught in a feeling, when we're stuck in a feeling, sometimes we feel like we can never escape it. Sometimes we feel like we can never get out of a specific feeling we're in, especially if it's hitting us hard. So for example, Cancer, if we're upset about something, it's very hard for us to feel like we can break free from being upset and just magically be happy because we feel it so hard. So I think in the next 24 hours for you guys, this is just about getting fed up of being stuck somewhere, whether you've been stuck in sadness, whether you've been stuck in anger, whether you've been stuck in, feeling empty. I think that this is you guys getting ready for a change, saying, I'm tired of being stuck in this same feeling I've been having over and over and over again. I want to break free from this feeling. I want to release it and let it go. And I want to move the hell on to what's going to make me feel good, because I'm tired of not feeling so good. So Cancers, I think you're going to get really frustrated with yourself of, shit, why have I been stuck here for so long? Why have I been involved in this energy for so long? It's time for me to transmute this energy. It's time for me to change shit. It's time to get some stuff done. And as a Cancer, sometimes when you get frustrated, that's all the motivation that you need. Because when Cancers get frustrated, that usually motivates them to get shit done. So by you getting frustrated with yourself and the energy that you've been stuck in, it's going to be like an unclog. Like, it's going to push you out of that energy and push you into being more optimistic and getting into a more positive space. Does that make sense? Because I'm sorry, guys, that was like a full intuitive message that wasn't really much coming from the tarot, so take what resonates. But I just feel like you've been involved in an emotion for too long. You're going to get frustrated with it, and then you're going to push yourself out of it into a more optimistic and positive space, okay? I like that, Cancer. It's like you're basically, unclogging a fucking toilet here, essentially. As shitty of an analogy that is, it's like you're unclogging a toilet, It was stuck, you're unclogging it, everything's going to be an open flow. You're going to be moving towards better energies, okay? So yeah, man, whether you were stuck in sadness, stuck in anger, stuck in regret, stuck in the past, you've been stuck in something for a while, some sort of emotion, and I feel like you're going to be so fed up with it and so fed up that you've been there for so long that in the next 24 hours, you're just going to have the motivation to pull yourself out. And one thing I will say about Cancers is no matter how long we're stuck somewhere, whether we're stuck in a feeling of missing somebody, whether we're stuck on, the past, whether we're feeling sad, no matter how long a Cancer sits in a certain energy, they can always pull themselves out of it because we have the strength to do so. And you absolutely do. All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right? So we did our water sign, we did our earth sign, our fire sign, going all the way to our air signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Gemini gang? Messages for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 445 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming out, okay? Messages for Team Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Okay, Gemini, let's take a look here and see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Sun card. Not too shabby, baby. You can be connecting with a Leo for some. Your current energy, we got here a Five of Swords, person you're dealing with. We got here a Page of Swords, and the outcome that's present, we got a King of Wands in reverse. So Geminis, you're like the Sun card. Happiness right now is my default setting, but there's somebody in the way who's trying to fuck with my happiness. Who is this person, Gemini? Taking a look at who you're connecting with here, it could be an air sign possibly, could be a fellow Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra, but it looks to me like somebody's inserting themselves in your life in order to kind of deter you away from happiness. Maybe this is somebody that was involved in your past. Maybe this is somebody that you have beef with currently, or somebody in general who just, you can tell they don't have good intentions around you. So I would definitely say, Gemini, don't let other people get to you, even though that's easier said than done. The more that you show people that you are affected by whatever intentions they have is the more power that you give to them. And like I mentioned, I know it's easier said than done, but if you show people that you truly are unbothered and you are going to enjoy your happiness and live your best life despite whatever they are trying to do against you, it is only going to make them weaker. And that's how we gotta fucking live. You know what I'm saying? When people want to bring in bullshit, drama, toxicity, negativity, and they want to throw all that motherfucking shit at you, if you show them that you could care less because you are so focused on your own life, they instantly become powerless to the point where eventually they'll piss off because they realize that they don't have that kind of effect over you, right? So Geminis, there's a lot going on in your life right now that's good. There's a lot going on in your life right now that's positive. There are people in the way of that. There are people who are trying to stop that, but that doesn't mean that you need to give them the power. Let them become powerless by being truly unbothered and living your best life despite what any bullshit people throw your way. Okay? So take that advice, man. I think that's really going to benefit and help you. Don't let other individuals insert themselves in your life. Live your best life. And when you show them that you're unbothered, trust me, it makes them weaker and weaker and weaker because they are no longer in a position of power. You're the one doing the power play. Okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, real quick, to answer somebody's question, somebody asked if I'm going to be going live earlier from now on. Most likely not. I'm probably going to continue going live at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today, I had some time to kill, and I was like, I don't really feel like waiting another 30 minutes to go live, so I just decided, fuck it, I'm going to go live, because sometimes just, waiting an extra 30 minutes, I guess, feels like, So I decided to go live earlier today. Tomorrow, we'll have Sagittarius come out. We're going to have maybe a monthly or two come out, so I'll definitely be going live at 3 tomorrow, but yeah, it's not a permanent thing. I'm still going to be going live 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, every once in a while, I guess we'll go live a little bit earlier, okay? So just always have your notifications on, guys. I know they're not always the most reliable. Sorry, YouTube, but they're not. Notifications aren't always the most reliable here on YouTube, but definitely always turn on notifications so that hopefully you can't miss an upload, especially when we go live, okay? All right, so we finished up our second batch of signs. Going back to the Earth signs, let's take a look and see what we got going on for the lovely Bull Gang. Messages for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bulls, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. And Julia, not to worry, I went live early. Don't worry about it. Thank you for coming through nonetheless. I appreciate it, love, okay? So, Taurus, your overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Fool in reverse. You might be dealing with an Aries for some. Your current energy, you got here a 10 of Cups, person you're dealing with. You got the 5 of Wands in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the Emperor. Pretty cool stuff. You might be connecting possibly with an Aries for some. So Taurus, the Fool card and the 10 of Cups, you were scared to take a leap of faith in a situation, but I feel like you did it anyways. And I think that it turned out pretty damn good for you. Taurus, were we not talking a couple days ago about a leap of faith? I don't know if it was in the daily reading or the weekend reading, but I could have sworn we were definitely talking about some sort of leap of faith that needed to be taken. And I think you did it, despite the fact that you were scared to. I think you took a leap of faith here. And I think that the moment you did that, the conflict in your life stopped because you recognized that you were no longer going against what you wanted, but instead you were going for what you wanted. Do you know how many people resist what they truly want in their life day in and day out? They avoid living their best life because they don't believe that they can actually manifest it and make it happen. There's a lot of people in life who don't go after what they want because they're too scared to get it or too scared to not get it, okay? And with the 10 of Cups being here, and the Fool in reverse being here, even though you were scared to take a leap of faith, Taurus, look how beautiful things have worked out. So Taurus, I think you took a leap of faith. I think you took a jump here to do something that's going to make you happy, to do something that you feel is going to make you so emotionally fulfilled. And it worked out. And the moment you took that leap, the resistance stopped. The negativity in your life stopped. The inconveniences in your life stopped. It just feels like everything is kind of working out for you right now. And that's because you're no longer on the path of resistance. You've taken the path of least resistance. You've done what you wanted to do. As for the outcome that's present, we have here the Emperor. You finally feel like you're in control. You finally feel like you're in a space right now where you're living your life and everything is going the way that you've always wanted it to. And guys, sometimes it just takes that one leap of faith in order for your entire life to change. Just to give you a little bit of an example with my personal self, if I never took the leap of faith of walking away from my old job and doing YouTube full time, even when I wasn't making enough money to actually live, if I never took that leap of faith and put my heart and soul into this YouTube channel, I wouldn't be where I am now. And sometimes it takes one little jump to change your life, and especially when you're doing something that is positive for you, especially when you're on the path of least resistance and doing what you love and doing what you want versus being on the path of resistance, okay? So Taurus, you took a jump here, and that jump guided you to somewhere positive. I'm happy for you, man, and I'm happy that you guys are in a good headspace, and I'm happy that things are working out. Remember, guys, things will always work out in life as long as we're making the decisions to do things we love, okay? okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. I like that, bull gang. By the way, thank you so much for the 20 all the way from Cali. Thank you. You're awesome and always, hold on one second. Thank you. You're awesome and always turn my frown upside down. Cancer here. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. I got so confused with the words real quick. I was like, whoa. And also thank you again, Cali, for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you for that donation, okay? So we finished up with the earth signs. Going to the fire. What do we got going on for my lovely Aries gang? Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. For the 451 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much, man. Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's take a look and see what we got going on for you. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Tower. You might be connecting with a Scorpio for some of you. Your current energy, we got the Ace of Swords. Person you're dealing with, we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. And then the outcome that's present, we got here the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So Aries, taking a look here, the Tower card to the Ace of Swords, there's definitely something that is coming here for you. I think it's a new beginning that's stepping in for you right now. I basically want to say if something in your life right now isn't working out, that may be because the Tower is trying to tell you, you need to let it crash and burn in order for something new to grow. I think that's what's going on in your life. You know, the 2 of Wands in reverse right now with the Tower and the Ace of Swords, that could be a relationship that's not working out. It could be a job that's not working out. It can be a path that's not working out. And I think the universe is trying to say, hey, let this Tower moment happen. Whatever is not working out, whatever is burning and crashing at the moment, give it the opportunity to do that. You know, because once you do that, something new can be born. For example, with the Tower card, this Tower, it don't look so damn sturdy. This Tower, it don't look so fucking nice, right? This is an interesting Tower, but it's not a Tower that really shines. You know what I'm saying? So this Tower is crashing, it's burning, and sometimes we need to let the Tower fall, crash, and burn in order to build a motherfucking castle. Point blank, period. Sometimes you gotta let the Tower crash and burn to build a motherfucking castle, all right? So Aries, right now something in your life isn't necessarily working. Maybe this is the universe's way of saying don't resist what's not working, for that something else will grow. So that something else in your life will come in. As for the outcome that's present, 9 of Wands in reverse, the message here for you guys in the next 24 hours is to let go. I'm not sure what you need to let go of. I'm not sure what you are resisting to let go of. But maybe if resistance hasn't been working in your favor for a long time, maybe try to let go and see how things change. I know that there are so many moments we don't want to let go of because our ego is telling us, I can't do it, I want to be here, I don't want to let go, I want to hold on. But letting go can be a hell of an experience, because when you let go of what's no longer serving you, even if you think it's serving you, you always get guided to somewhere better. The universe loves you. Whether you want to call the universe God, whether you want to call the universe, whatever the case is, if there's stuff here that's not working, it's in your protection. Remember what I used to say all the time, and I still say it, rejection's God's protection. If something here isn't working out, Aries, it's for your benefit. So take the path of least resistance here. I think that's going to benefit you a lot. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for the $10 coming all the way from Shay. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for that donation. All right, so we finished our fire. We finished our earth. Go into our water signs. What do we got coming through for the lovely Scorpio gang? Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? Heyo, messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio. Let's take a look and see what we got going on for you, beautiful people. Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You might be dealing with an earth sign for a few of you. Your current energy, we got the 7 of Cups in reverse. Person you're dealing with, we have the Magician in reverse. And the outcome that's present, we got the 7 of Wands. Interesting stuff. Looking at the vibes for you guys right now, Scorpio. 8 of Pentacles reversed and 7 of Cups reversed. You are definitely in a place where you don't want to be focused on one thing. There's so much I think that you want to do, and it's like, how do I do it? I kind of feel like, do you know when you were a little kid, right? And you'd go to like Six Flags, or you'd go somewhere where they have like roller coasters, rides, and games, and you would have this excitement that's stored inside of you of, I want to go do all this. I want to go here. I want to go there. I want to go here. I want to go there. You had all this excitement to just go out and experience as much as you can at this theme park, right? You wanted to go on this ride. You wanted to play that game. You want to go on that water slide. You know what I'm saying? You know that reminiscent feeling of, oh my God, there's so much I want to do, right? I think that's you, Scorpio. I think that you feel like you can't just keep working on one thing at a time in life. For example, maybe you have a job right now that you like, but there's more things you want to do. Maybe you want to grow and expand. That is the same thing when it comes towards your personal path. Whatever it is and whoever you are, maybe you believe that there's more expansion and growth that you can receive, and you're ready to go out there and experience it. And guys, life is about fucking experiences. Have as many as you can. Do as many things as you can. Have as many hobbies as you can. Because, dude, life is all about motherfucking experiences. And if there's shit in this world that you want to see and do, don't hold yourself back from having that. I mean, taking a look at who you're dealing with, we got here the moon in reverse, and looking at the outcome that's present, we got the Seven of Wands. So what's holding you back here, Scorpio, is the feeling of, well, this is where I'm supposed to be, you know? Let's give out an example. Let's say that your job is to be a writer, and that's what you've always been, was a writer. But truthfully, you want to go out into the world and be a movie producer. You want to go to California and hang out in Hollywood. You want to go to Hawaii and swim with fucking sharks. You know, the most random shit I can think about. Let's say you wanted to do all those things, but you're like, but I'm just a writer. You only are the identity that you choose to be. People have this thing about identity, more so our ego has this thing about identity where we believe that because we're this one thing, we have to stay this one thing. You can identify and become whoever you want every fucking day. You could wake up tomorrow and become a completely different person because we're consistently changing. So your identity is based upon what you choose your identity is. Scorpio, you may be a writer right now, but you also could be a movie producer and a writer at the same time. You could also no longer identify with being a writer and do it for fun, while fully identifying with being a movie producer. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and you can identify with whatever the fuck you want, but you gotta be willing to recognize that it is your choice with what you identify with. It is your choice what your identity is, and you can make a different choice every single day. You get to choose who you are, not the world. The world doesn't choose who you are. Your parents don't choose who you are. Your friends and your environment don't choose who you are. You do. And you got this. So whatever you want to experience right now, Scorpio, set yourself motherfucking free and experience the damn world, okay? And real quick, to answer a comment that Danny B said, and he goes, yeah, and then they call you a narcissist. You know, there's a lot of people I guess it's just the tarot community, I don't know, or real life. A lot of people call individuals a narcissist when it's so out of context, when it's not true. There is rarely true narcissists that actually exist in this world. Yeah, there are selfish people. Yeah, there are people who only care for themselves. But a narcissist, a true narcissist, that's very rare to come across, very rare to find. And of course, that's in regards to the whole world population, you know? Guys, doing what makes you happy is not being a narcissistic person. Doing what you feel is right for yourself is not being a narcissistic person. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you so much, official Danita. She said, narcissist is used so loosely. It is. It's used loosely, right? So just be mindful of that. Guys, at the end of the day, live your best life. Do whatever the fuck's gonna make you happy. Do whatever the fuck is gonna make you happy. And if somebody else has a problem with it, oh well. Oh well. You know? Because most of the time, people will get angry when you do something for yourself because you're not serving them. That's another thing we got to realize. Have somebody ever sat there and said, oh, you're selfish because you're going golfing today and you're not hanging out with me? Okay, well, if I was to hang out with you, then at the end of the day, you're just getting what you've wanted. Selfish has always been a funny thing for me because if you do something for yourself and somebody else gets mad, they're only getting mad because you're not doing something for them. Isn't it selfish of them to want you to do something for them? It is such a goddamn mind fuck that goes around and around and around, you know? It's a mind fuck, right? So at the end of the day, guys, don't be concerned with other people. Be concerned with you and do what's the best for you. And if you want experiences out here, Scorpio, live your best life. and get those motherfucking experiences. All right? There's too many people out in the world who want to tell you you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Fuck that. Do you. Okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. So, we finished up our water signs, our fire signs, our earth signs. Last but not least, let's see what we got going on for the lovely Libra gang. Messages for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 460 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Messages for Team Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra gang, let's get this last shuffle, and let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Page of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. The person you're dealing with is going to be the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the outcome that's present for my lovely Libras is going to be the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So looking at this energy showing up right now, Page of Pence and the Wheel of Fortune. Right now, I think you're definitely trying to offer yourself up to a new kind of cycle. You're trying to, you know, get out of your comfort zone is what I'm seeing for a few of you. I think, though, that it's hard sometimes for people to get out of their comfort zone when they don't feel like they're being invited in to whatever new thing they want to experience. Maybe some of you Libras have recently taken up a new hobby and you're new at it and you kind of feel like you're out of your lane or out of your league. Maybe you've taken up a new kind of craftsmanship, a new kind of job. Maybe you've, met some new type of people that are different than you and you feel like, okay, I'm in a different league right now than I used to be, right? So I think you're opening yourself up to something new here, Libra, but at the same time, you're not feeling so invited, so welcomed into this new thing, into this new cycle. Guys, there are going to be people that are different than us all the time. For example, the only way I can really give you guys an example, I guess, is in video games. So Libra, let's say you've just started playing fucking World of Warcraft and you have no idea what the hell you're doing. It's a new hobby of yours. And then all the kids in World of Warcraft are bullying you because you suck at the game and you're a new player. At the end of the day, you can let the people that are toxic hurt you with the words that they say, or you can recognize, I put myself into a new environment and it's time for me to learn. Instead of getting offended and hurt about what stupid people want to say, I should focus on learning and growing about whatever this new type of comfort zone is. I stepped out of my comfort zone here to do something new, and even though I'm out of my comfort zone, I have to be willing to go hard despite what other people think. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I know it may not make sense to everybody what I'm trying to say, but it looks to me like you're stepping out of your comfort zone to do something new. Don't worry about the people who are in your way or are telling you you're not good enough or are telling you to go back to whatever you were comfortable doing. In order to grow, you got to do what you got to do. In order to grow, you got to get out of your comfort zone. In order to grow, you got to experience the motherfucking hardships and you got to put yourself in that new position. Okay? Another example I can come up with right now actually is let's just say you work at a supermarket. Let's say you stock the shelves and shit. And your manager's like, you know what? I want to promote you to being a manager. And what you have to do is you got to shoot all the orders and you got to oversee everybody. So you're like, all right, I'm really comfortable being a stock person, but I guess I'll get out of my comfort zone and become a manager. Well, becoming a manager can be incredibly different. But despite what other people may say, you got to go ahead and now learn how to be a manager, and you got to go through the hardships, you got to fail, you got to learn, and you got to get out of that comfort zone to get comfortable where you're currently at. So guys, I hope that made sense. Okay, Libra? It's basically about saying don't get uncomfortable with jumping out of your comfort zone. Instead, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's how you grow and you learn. And that exact quote you just heard is actually what my high school teacher told me a long time ago, and that's always impacted my life moving forward. I remember he said, guys, you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And it was because of a school project. We had to go ahead and do a presentation. And I remember I was fucking nervous as hell to do this presentation. I was so scared to talk in front of like fucking 15, 20 kids because I went to a private school. I was so scared to do my presentation and stand up in front of the class. I mean, there's 408 people in here right now and I'm casually just sitting back, relaxing and talking to you. So I had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And the only way to grow and learn is to have those new experiences and to leave your comfort zone. So Libra, I love you. Don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about other people's opinions and judgments. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, grow and expand, and get out of that comfort zone. Okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. For everybody that's up here in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, it'd be appreciated. For the people that come out Monday through Friday, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I greatly friggin' appreciate that, man. Also, I wanted to say, for anybody who sent in donations, thank you guys so much for those donations. They help a lot more than you know. Really appreciative. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, coming up for tomorrow, we got Sagittarius coming out. So Sagittarius, your April monthly will be out tomorrow. It may be followed by Capricorn. If not, Capricorn will come out the next day, but I am going to bang out the rest of the monthly readings for you guys this week. So if you haven't had your monthly reading yet, it will be uploaded within this week's span, okay? And yeah, if anybody here is new and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that. And of course, if somebody could leave a timestamp down below, that would be awesome too. All right. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Taco Tuesday. Have an awesome Tuesday, everybody. And I will see you all later. Much love, my beautiful peeps, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys.